everyone else, okay? 3, 2, 1, go on, Ben, something like that. Ladies and gentlemen, Trent Barber! Give it up for Morgan.
Hello. Alright, how are you? I'm special. Not in a Britain's Got Talent way, more in a sorry. This school just doesn't have the resources. I've got a condition called dyspraxia, which, if you haven't heard of it, is a special needs issue that comes with absolutely no economic, social or parking dispensation whatsoever. Employers haven't heard of it, romantic partners won't make any allowances for it. It's essentially like being Irish in the world of racism. Basically, it's a coordination disorder which gave me a lot of issues at school with the national sport. People be like, oh Fred, you don't want to play football. Why, are you gay or something? Why do you think I'd be tempted if you were more attractive? So satisfying, man, isn't it, when you come up with what you should have said a full 2 decades after you Thank you. There's some advantages to having special needs though. I'm upset my special needs privileges ended when I left education. I wanted it to carry on indefinitely. I wanted it to be like, oh Mr. Barber, your mortgage is late again. Yeah, well obviously, I get 20% extra time. You owe me an apology and a free laptop. It's also good having a coordination disorder because when my mum complains I haven't wrapped her birthday present, she's committing a hate crime. It's got some disadvantages though, you know, I'm not very good at meeting new people, I'm not very intuitive with the hand signals, you know, like I always think someone's going for the handshake when really they're going for the fist bump, so I just end up rock, paper, scissoring them. One weird thing about having a coordination disorder, those people assume I'm off my tits the whole time. Which is unfortunate, because I'm actually a recovering alcoholic. It's not the best of combos, alcoholism and dyspraxia. I think, looking back, the gear was more just for balance. But there's some stuff I miss about that. Some stuff I don't miss, like, I don't miss being like cash points are taking a piss out of me. You know when you go up to the cash point, it'll be like, do you require an advice slip? Do you really think I'd be putting 80 quid out of my overdraft at 4 AM on a Tuesday morning if I was even remotely receptive to advice? And beyond that, who do they think they are offering it anyway, you know? Because these days when I say I've given up, people are like, oh, how do you do it? Do you find God? Do your parents stage an intervention? Do you go rehab? No, I was just at the cash point one night. And Nat West just gave me this heartfelt receipt. And if there's anything I know about banks, it's their insatiable desire to do what's right. So, you know, it's quite fun being a recovering fuckhead. Like, people are proud of you just for not doing something they have no problem not doing themselves. I also like it because, you know, I'm not the most macho of individuals, and now this is one thing you won't out-macho me on, which is the consequences of drinking. You know, blokes will be like, had 5 pints last night, lost my phone, whee. Then the next guy will be like, yeah, had 12 Jaegers, chummed it in an Uber, lad. And I'll be like, yeah, well I got blackout drunk every night for 5 years, got beaten up multiple times, had to trail of unpayable credit card debts, and my girlfriend left me. Legend! You know, I did a gig a while ago and a guy came up to me afterwards and goes, I just think you should know, I've lost 3 girlfriends to cocaine abuse. Didn't know it was a competition, but cool. But how I got involved in all of that, like, I didn't have a bad childhood or anything, you know, I just got very addictive personality. That, and I also believe as a straight white middle class male, you've got to create your own obstacles in life. It's had some weird effects. So I'm going for about 6 of those 2-litre bottles of San Pellegrino water every day as a kind of replacement booze. Like, it's a weird thing to show off about, but I would go as far as to say I'm the most hydrated man in Britain. Obvious disadvantages though, like I'm hanging out in public toilets a lot more than most straight men. Got to take the rough with the smooth. But how I got over that, I didn't have any therapy or anything. I don't like all the language around therapy, you know, all that jargon. They go, oh, every day is a gift, you know, every day is a gift. Yeah, I'm not disputing that, every day is a gift, but it's always a Linked Africa shower set. Also, I think with these things, you know, the answer's within, you know, all it takes is a little bit of self-discipline, a little bit of humility, and a lot of replacing it with weed. I've been smoking weed on the street for 10 years, I've been booked for it once. I was in South Bank, and I was smoking up, and before I knew it, I had 3 coppers surrounding me, and they went, were you smoking weed? And I was like, what does it look like? So they were like, we're going to search you. And I said, you know, you really don't have to search me, I can just tell you where it is, alright? No, we want to search you. Easy, tiger. Anyway, they searched me and they find a little bag and they go, was this the offending article? And I went, yeah. Well, what were you going to do with it? Oh, well actually, officer, I was planning on keeping it in mint condition in the bag. I suppose I've always been more of a collector, really. I think all drugs should be legal. I think all drugs should be legal for the same reason I don't think we should get rid of the royal family. Because yeah, they're an overpriced stain on society, but it's not my right to stop other people from enjoying them. However, I would draw the line at crystal meth. And realistically, do we need Prince Andrew? Prince. I don't know what I'm trying to do though, doing political stuff, man. Like, what do I know? I think condoms should be called cumbrellas. I'm also pretty sure anyone who says gay people can't get into heaven thinking of an entirely different nightclub. Going to nightclubs, you know, I always get singled out for a lot of abuse by the bouncers, you know, they take one look at me, they go, are you on drugs? I have to be like, no, I just think you've got to be sober to appreciate the nuances of acid house. Also, why is it in the smoking areas, like everyone wants to tell you about their deep personal problems and their family issues, like, what is it about me being in a K-hole that makes you think I'm going to be a good listener? Don't you always feel judged as well by the chicken shops at the end of the night? You know, those floor-to-ceiling mirrors, like, look at what you've done. I've got issues, you know. Sometimes I hold doors open for people who are clearly too far away just to watch them run. Also, I don't have a foreskin and I've got no idea why. Like, my parents won't tell me. It's getting awkward to ask again. But the reality is there's no way that can happen naturally. I've Googled it many, many times. You know, I'm not the most sexually adventurous person, but I have had a bisexual interspecies threesome. my dog started licking my bollocks. Didn't feel the need to stop it. Don't you think really boring, good-looking blokes do the best at dating? You know, because they become this blank canvas to project qualities they don't really have. Like, how many times have you seen a girl turn up this boring dunce of a bloke and be like, oh, he's so mysterious. He's so hard to read. Yeah, but I'm sure a book would be hard to read if there wasn't anything in it, though. You'd be like, oh, he's so masculine. He's a strong side. Yeah, he takes steroids and he's got painfully limited vocabulary. I don't know why you've got to be glorifying this. I just want to say at this point, none of these jokes have got anything to do with the fact that my ex is now going out with a personal trainer. Have you ever seen a more unjustified sense of arrogance among any group of people? Like, get over yourself, mate. You're an adult PE teacher. Why does there even need to be a lesson there? I tell you, I went into a gym, I got it straight away. Yeah? What you do is, you pick it up, and then you put it down again, and then you pick it up, and then you put it down, and then they tell me I've got learning difficulties.
Get your drinks on. It is a fucking Saturday. Start this. You better get fucking drinks on as well. See you guys in a bit.